Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Wow, it's meow. Another meow. So you're close to the door tonight. Hey, that's a louder meow. Another one. Wow. Wow, another one. Guess you're happy to see me, huh? It's kind of a nice change of pace. Yeah? Okay, well I got your food ready. It's super supper with Kirkland kibble. How's that sound? Sound good? Okay, well, you already meowed, so I guess I'll just bring it out. So, gonna open the door. I was wondering if you were at the door, because it's a little bit on the early side and you've been kind of late recently, or sleeping. So, it's a little bit on the early side of dinner. So I'm going to put the food on the table. So I'm surprised you're so eager this early. Okay, so I'm going to change out your water. So I'm taking out the old water, and I'm going to put the new water in. And I'm going to get the glove on and sit down. Okay, you're too fast for me. So looks like you went under the chin, huh? And you went both sides of your cheeks. Whoa. Not sure what happened there. No? Okay, there's a meow. So I was trying to get under, well, he was kind of charging me and he was pushing the glove under the chin. And then he kind of snapped. So I don't know what's wrong with you, Scruffy. So one moment you want me to pet you, and then the next moment you hiss at me. So I'm glad you didn't scratch me though, or bite me. I think some people want me to try petting you without the glove. I think you're still too dangerous for that. Because if you bite me, there's a chance animal control has to get involved and they may have to kill you to figure out if you have rabies. So we don't want that. I think we've been at this for, I don't know, I lost track. I think we're around 7 months now. So I'm hoping you're gonna get better and I won't always have to be so defensive around you. And they'd like you to get friendlier. So right now you're doing okay, but yeah, I'm always having to protect myself. So I have, you know, the animal handling glove, And I have jeans on, shoes, and a thick sweatshirt, even though it's kind of warm. So actually I have my running clothes underneath here. So I got very light shorts and a light shirt. So I had to put on all this heavy clothing just for you, just so if you attack me, I have some defense, some armor. So that's what you've driven me to, Scruffy. So it's a pretty nice day today. The weather finally started cooling down. So I think we're... Actually, I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to cool down for the next few days, but then I think we may get another heat wave. But for the moment, yeah, today, yeah, I think it's like 10 degrees cooler. And then tomorrow, I think it's going to be like another 10 degrees cooler. So that's how much, the weather has changed in just a couple days. It's gone up like, 20 degrees or something like that. It's kind of ridiculous. So I haven't seen any other cats out. Scruffy was hiding most of the day. I caught a glimpse of him this morning. He was actually on the deck, kind of just facing out, just kind of sitting. It's a little bit obstructed by the table, so I can get a good view of him. And then I didn't see him the rest of the day. I take that back. I did see a cat today when I went for my run. So I did intervals today. I saw the gray cat that chills out in front of the house where the woman leaves out food. So I went for a run very late this afternoon because I didn't want to be affected by the heat again. Even though it was cooler today, it was still a little bit on the warm side. And so, yeah, I didn't bring food again. Cat was asleep, so I didn't bother it. So my intervals went, let's say, pretty well, actually. I think I was moving, so I definitely moved farther down the track. I was actually intentionally like backtracking and kind of taking like extra loops, detour loops, just to slow me down so I wouldn't run out of track as quickly. So I'm not sure if I'm actually running faster or if it's when my in the cooldown phases I'm just walking faster. I think it's probably that. I don't think I'm actually moving any faster, top speed. I'm kind of slow. But whatever the case, yeah, it's further down the track. So I think it means I'm getting stronger. So that's a good thing. So I think Scruffy is about done here. He's not reacting too much anymore. Oh, take that back. But yeah, I think we're about time here. So I guess I should start moving towards the food. It was being friendly for the moment, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. So I still haven't gotten a good look at his fur under his chin. So it looks like a lot of the fur on his chest and the chin, the parts that have been flapping for the past couple weeks, my guess is because of probably a cat fight, injuries sustained from a cat fight. My guess is starting to shed that fur somehow, so it's starting to go away. Okay, so I think we're pretty good. Okay, how about some food, Scruffy? Sound good? Ready for dinner? Okay, let's get your food, okay? Yep, so you gotta move over, right? So there's your food. And I'm gonna brush you. So you're standing up. Got a little resistance there. So I think the weather, yeah, so it's going to cool down, I think, another 10 degrees or so tomorrow, and then I think it's going to stay like that for the next few days, but then I think there may be another heat wave on the way. Kind of sucks that we're having heat waves right now. It's just starting spring. So I'd like to have some nice weather where I don't need to turn on the heater, or I need to turn on the air conditioning. Okay, I'm going to switch brushes. Yeah, so you see there's a tuft of fur here. I think this... Yeah, I don't want to pull too hard, I don't want to hurt him. But yeah, it's... This piece of fur is actually coming off, but it's pretty bad. So this looks like his, Yeah, he doesn't want me pulling it. Okay, so I'll leave it alone. But yeah, that's, I think, that piece of fur that was under his chest, that was flapping, I think, yeah, that's slowly coming off. But yeah, that looks like it was a pretty big rip. So I think that was probably a pretty big wound from probably a cat fight. Okay, I'm done, Scruffy. So I ran out of produce, fresh produce. So I had to go grocery shopping today. So I haven't, I lost track of when I last went grocery shopping. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but I guess it has been since I ran out of food. So, and then yeah, when I was trying to start my car, I could tell that the battery was kind of low. It took a little bit more effort to get the car started. So unless we're charging the battery right now with the trickle charger. So I guess it's been a while. My Walmart delivery finally arrived. So it kept coming in pieces, so I got like one little thing at a time. The cat food came really fast, but all the other stuff was kind of trickling in. I didn't need the other stuff immediately, so it works out. But so I ordered some, I think it was some Cormix Cajun powder. Yeah, the company that does seasonings. So I have something called Cajun Injector, which is just a big bottle of Cajun spices. I thought I'd try it a while back. So my camera is out of focus and I don't know why. There we go. And the thing I discovered is it's really salty. And I don't know Cajun seasonings well enough to know if salty is normal or if it's just that brand. So I ordered McCormick's Cajun seasoning, and yeah, that one's salty too. So, and I think I read that this is like one of the lower sodium versions that's sold on the market. So I think it has way too much salt. Because you know, I like flavor and I like heat. And so I like being able to pour in more and more if I want like kind of more intense flavor and more intense heat. But with the high salt content, the salt just starts sort of powering it, and so as I try to add more, it just becomes too salty. And so I'm a little disappointed. It's basically, yeah, the salt content kind of limits my ability to put more in. Oh, it's loud today. And I ordered some chocolate syrup. As I mentioned, yeah, the Hershey's Special Dark was out of stock. Couldn't get it. I ended up ordering two, actually. So one is a fancy dark chocolate syrup. Kind of on the expensive side, but yeah, it looks like the real stuff. And then there's another one that's supposedly sugar-free. Seems like kind of fancy. I think it's used for coffees. It's like Da Vinci's or something. Comes in a big giant plastic bottle. I've seen that this at Costco. I actually bought one before, but I bought just the regular chocolate one, and this one I ordered was dark chocolate flavor. And I thought, you know, maybe the dark chocolate would be better. To my surprise, the bottle is actually much smaller than the one I get from Costco, and I think this is actually more expensive than what I paid at Costco, so it's not a very good deal. And because it's sugar-free, I was looking at the ingredients, and yeah, it's all synthetic flavors. There's like no actual cocoa in it, so I don't know. I tasted it. It tastes a little bit like chocolate, but it also kind of tastes a little fake or a little off. And I don't know if I could tell the difference between, you know, chocolate versus dark chocolate with this thing. It's all kind of synthetic flavors. So. It's sugar-free though, so it's good for a diet. So I think in the future I'll probably just buy the bigger, cheaper bottles from Costco. But it was nice to try. So my grocery list today, I think, was pretty boring. It was all, it wasn't all produce, but it was mostly produce. I think I needed some milk. And I actually had paper towels in the store. And I'm not exactly low, but I'm not fully stocked either. So I thought, okay, good time to buy some paper towels, just in case there's another shortage. I use a lot of paper towels. I don't use napkins, I just use paper towels. It's easier. More sriracha sauce. So I'm having trouble getting the regular sriracha sauce. So I've been finding this Tabasco branded sriracha sauce, which I actually kind of like. It has a little bit of a defined sweetness to it, but I like it. Guess that's it for Scruffy. So it's a little bit faster than normal. And, not our fastest time. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.